Good day, students. We are now doing 5.25 and it goes like this. SOX Engineering designs and constructs air conditioning and heating systems for hospitals and clinics. Currently, the company's staff is overloaded with design work. There is a major project due in 8 weeks. So the project is due in 8 weeks, and these 8 weeks will play a very vital part in the calculations for our EMV. Then the penalty for completing the design late per week is, so now only after 8 weeks you start to get charged 14,000 US dollars per week. Since any delay will cause the facility to open later than anticipated, the cost the client significantly uh, and cost the client significant revenue. If company uses its inside engineers to complete the design, it will have to pay them overtime for all work. SOX has estimated that it will cost 12,000 a week. From the moment of inception for the 8 weeks, it will cost them 12,000. Wages and overhead include late weeks. This will be the same money even when the due date has passed, because you still have to pay your workers. You have no choice. You'll pay the 12,000 and the 14,000 every week should you not reach the target. Wages and to have company engineers complete the design. SOX is also considering having an outside engineering firm to design to do the design. A bit of So this is an outside engineering firm to do the design. A bid of 92,000 has been received for the completed design. Right? Yet another option for completing the design is to conduct a joint design by joining a third engineering company. A third engineering company as a joint venture. Complete company complete all electromechanical components of the design at a cost of $56,000, and it will then complete the rest of the design and control systems at an estimated cost of then SOX. You will then complete the rest of the design. SOX has estimated the following probabilities to complete the project within various time frames. You see, within various time frames. Which means he estimates that he can be late, he can be on time, and so on and so on. So, what is the best decision based on the expected monetary value? You want the lowest AMV because we are dealing with costs. We don't sell anything. There's no profit here. This is only about what we are paying. So our probabilities are 4, whilst our options are 3. 1, 2, 3. So let's quickly draw something. This one. Because we want to write for four stuff. I'll have to do this. Find the best possible design. Maybe going too high is not helpful. One, two, three, and four. What is important is for one to remember all the costs that are there. Then the rest won't be much of a big deal. Internal. This is external. And then this is joint. All right. So now, when you are on time, having 0.4. When you are 1 week late, 0.5. When they are 2 weeks late, 0.1. So this one, luckily, it doesn't have the third week, so we can remove it and write the third week here. Okay. For the engineers, we have 0.2 and 0.4, 0.3, 0.1. We go down 0.1342. 0.1, 0.3, not 2, I'm not mistaken, 42, okay. 0.4 and 0.2. All right, what's the cost? All right, so when you are on time, we want to focus only when you are on time so that we don't miss the importance of the implication of per week, because of this price changes when you are doing per week. This one changes also because of you pay them for 8 weeks. Then it becomes 12,000 multiplied by 8 when you're on time. And then obviously we want to understand a bit, and that this seems to have completed here because 12,000 per week it's wages, and this is for internal. Okay, that one is fine like that. However, once you are 1 week late, it's going to be 12,000 times your week. We are late by 1 week, which is 9. 9 here. See? Then plus penalty 14 down. And this should be, it should end. See, this should end here. Right? Now we move along. When we are late by now 2 weeks, which is 1, then becomes 10. It's going to become 12,000 multiplied by 10 plus this is doubled now by 2 weeks. So it's 14 by 2, which is 28,000. Then here, now we are going for external. For external, you're going to pay 92,000. I think it's a lump sum of the design. Plus, if you ain't on time, you just pay that amount. When you're on time, you just pay that amount. Then, when you are 1 week late, you pay this amount plus the penalty, regardless, 14,000. If you are uh, late by your normal 1 week, 2 weeks late now, you are going to pay the same amount, 92,000 rand plus this is 2 weeks now, 28,000. And then cost. Then when you are late by 3 weeks, you're going to pay, we need to say 14,000 times, no, 14,000 which is 42,000. Okay. Then now we're moving to the last one, which requires to pay more attention to it. This one requires attention because it's a joint venture. In a joint venture, uh, we pay 56,000 plus 30,000, and then that's it. That's your joint venture when you're on time. But when you are late, you pay 56,000 plus 30,000 plus 14,000 and 56,000 plus 30,000 plus 28,000. 56,000 plus 30,000 plus 42,000 and you close bracket. Don't have enough space, unfortunately, to write in between. So we'll have to, this one, surely, I can bring it up to here, which is good. That's why it's better to write with this thing, writing pad. Right now, we have 12,000 every week for your workers, multiplied by 8 weeks, which is giving you 98,000. Then multiply by 0.4, then it becomes 38,400. Which must be careful of something. Here we don't write the AMVs first, we write them like this for part marks and also for verification purposes. You need to separate them like this, and then actually that is 96,000. And it becomes 38 for like that. Right. Then I want to look at other aspects, but I've captured all the costs. There's no cost I skipped. Yeah. With that said, now we have, if you are late by 9 weeks now, you're going to see 12,000 multiplied by 9, which is 108, plus 1 week of penalty, which is 14,000. And then it gives you 0.5122000 equals to 0.5, so divide by half by 2. Okay, you can multiply it to make it half, which is 61. Then now this one is 12,000, which becomes ultimately 120 plus 28,000 equals to that 1.1148000. So we want only 10% of this, which is going to make it a very small figure, but at about 40,000 times 0.1. Right. To sum them up, you will say plus 61,000 plus 38,400. All three of them. They give you 114,200. Okay. Then now we move right along with the cost of 92. Obviously, you must just multiply directly to make it an EMV multiplied by 0.2, which is going to give you 18,400 now. Now we have 0. We don't have any 0 point. We have 92 plus, now with 1 week late, we're paying 14,000 for being late. It goes up, then you multiply it by, you write it first. 0.4 open bracket 10600 equals to 3 times 0.4. Now, that 106 you can plus it by 14. 106 plus 14. Then you get 120. 0.3, 120. Then this multiply by 0.3. You get 36. Then now 120, you just start afresh if you want to, plus 20, 42 now. So you're measuring it with 42,000. Gives you that. One three 4000 equals to. Keep in mind that this is 1. The total of your probabilities must always add up to 1. And the 1 here. So you see, this makes it a 4. That is 4 plus 4, 8, and then 2, which is, 0.1. So now, we are 92,000 plus with 134 multiplied by 0.1. Okay, so now we move to the joint venture, whereby if your own time is 56 plus 30, is how much we are spending together with the joint member. 56 plus 14, 70, to be 7,000. Moving right along, we have 56,000 plus 30 plus 40,000. 1 week penalty. We land at 100,000, which we're gonna multiply by 0.3, and it give us a 30K. Then we have a 56 again, plus 30 plus 28. Point 4114000 close bracket equals to multiply by 0.4, which comes, ignore the negative, it came by mistake. 45 600. Okay, this formulas are too long. Jesus. Then you can just take it from 114 114, this one, and add 14 down. Goes to 142, 0.2, 142 multiply by 0.2, and it gives you 28,000. 28,400. So you need to add it to 45,000 plus 45,600 plus 30,000 plus 7,000. 111. It's our value. 11100. It's our value. And the one at the top is 1300 plus 36 thou plus 42 400, like that. 1 2 3, yes, plus 18 400, and you get it as a 110. 110 200, 110 200. And this 110 200 seems to be small, but we need to verify. These are a lot of calculations. You can easily make a mistake. Never feel bad for making a mistake. You need to verify your answers. Right, so the major, but I suspect okay, so mistake was made here. 5 6 plus 30 plus 42, supposed to 108. At times I get confused how do I make these mistakes, but yeah, they happen. So 128 like that, then multiply by 0.2, and you get it as a 25 600 plus 45 600 plus 30,000 plus 7,000, and we have 108 as your final answer. And it becomes 108 200, which is low. Which is low. But 56 and my calculator, what's wrong? Do I punch wrong stuff or what? 56,000 plus 30,000. Why you give me 70 times 0.1 times 0.1 is 8.6. Huh? This thing literally gave me wrong. I just don't understand now. Right, then we're adding them up. Plus 80,000 plus 45,600 plus 25,600 equals to 1098, which is the correct value. Minus the lowest one, 109,800. So this one is the correct value. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last calculation for this chapter. We will meet on the day of your test. Please practice and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Enjoy your holidays. Bye-bye.